To kick off my DIY Halloween tutorials, I'm going to show you guys how to get a more girly version of the Mad Hatter.
Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the first video in my Halloween series this year. Yay! But the cool thing about these tutorials is they're all going to be DIY Halloween tutorials. I was thinking about calling this Halloween series like the Spook Book DIY Halloween tutorials. I'm not sure. If you guys have any better name suggestions, you can leave that below. Because I know a lot of those Halloween costumes out there can be pretty pricey, so I'm going to show you guys how you can make it yourself with things out of your closet. So I'm going to show you guys how to make your own Mad Hatter hat out of a cardboard box. And everything else I just got out of my closet, but basically I just wanted to have like one thing that you can actually make yourself, because I know they sell these, but why not make your own, duh. And yes, I am in the middle of nowhere, and there's a tea party behind me with cool like snacks and drinks, and I wish you guys were here right now. I wish you were here, because then we could have a tea party together, but I'm glad you guys aren't here because there's tons of mosquitoes and I don't want you guys to get bit because I'm getting bit everywhere. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial.
I had a way then, losing it all on my own. I had a heart then, but the queen's been overthrown. And I'm not sleeping now, and the dark gets too hard to beat.
Okay, so starting off with makeup, I'm just first off going to remove my Mad Hatter hat so it doesn't get in the way. So start off with applying a foundation, and I chose a foundation that's 3 shades lighter than my natural skin tone. Since the Mad Hatter's skin is white and I didn't want to go with a white foundation since this is a more subtle look, I just went with a lighter foundation color. Now to set the foundation, I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Pressed Powder, and with a big fluffy brush, I'm just applying that all over the skin, and this is going to mattify the look and also just kind of give it a flawless finish. Now taking a bronzer, this one is by Milani and I got it from Target, of course, where else would I get it, and I'm going to be using the darker side of this bronzer, yes, because we're going all out. So taking a little pointed face brush, I'm going to make a fishy face and just apply this to the hollows of my cheeks, and this is going to give us a really nice contoured look. And if you want your skin to look even more contoured, then you can just apply more and more depending on how dramatic you want it to be. Next, take an eyeshadow primer. I'm using NYX eyeshadow base. It's a white one, so it's going to make the colors pop a lot more. And just apply that to your eyelids and blend it all the way in with your ring fingers. Now for eyeshadow, I'm using this palette that I'm obsessed with. It's the Little Black Beauty Book from e.l.f. that I got at Target, and I'm using this kind of gold bronzy color and applying that all over the lid with a flat shader brush. And then taking a fluffy crease brush, I'm going to be picking up this light purpley shimmery color and applying that into my crease and working it all the way in and blending it out. Then you want to start getting darker colors, so I'm going to be using this dark purple with a little bit of shimmer and focusing that on the outer corner and then lightly bringing it into the crease just a little bit. And last but not least, I'm picking up a dark brown shimmery eyeshadow and applying that to the outer corner just to make it even more dramatic. Now we are done with the beauty book, and I'm going to be taking this Color Eye Tattoo by Maybelline in Mossy Green, and using a flat shader brush, just the tip of it, I'm going to be applying this to my lower lash line just to kind of give me a more dark, deep look. And now it is lash time! These lashes are by NYX Cosmetics. I got them at Ulta, and I just think that they're so crazy and super Mad Hatter-ish, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to be applying glue to this, and once the glue gets tacky, you just want to apply that as closest to your natural lash line as you can. And something I like to do when I apply false lashes is to take my mascara, and this one is just Scandal Eyes by Rimmel, and apply that to my lashes to blend the real ones with the falsies. And if you want to apply it to your bottom lashes, just act like you saw the Queen of Hearts and apply. Perfect! Okay, and for blush, I'm going to be using this Plum color by Maybelline. It has a little bit of gold shimmer, and I'm just focusing that on the apples of my cheeks and blending it upwards. And you want to apply a lot of this because the Mad Hatter's mad. You know, he's super dramatic. Go for it. And for lips, I think anything that's like a cool purple or a red would work. I'm just using this deep purple lipstick by Maybelline and applying that to my lips. And since this is like a super dramatic color, I just like to be very careful with it. And then I also blend it out with my fingers just to kind of give it a more even look. And that is the finished Mad Hatter makeup. It's very dramatic, but I think it's super stunning and very easy to recreate. So now it is time for the DIY costume. Okay, so for my costume, I just got inspiration from the Mad Hatter and how totally not matching his style is. So this bow printed top is from Forever 21. I got it a few months ago, so I just pulled it out of my closet and thought it would work. And I also love the collar on it. And then I paired it with this gray vest, also from Forever 21. I think it totally gives the look a more tailored vibe, which I really like. So those are 2 items that you can probably easily find in your closet already. And then also this skirt I actually got like 4 years ago at Forever 21, and I never thought that I could wear it because it was just kind of awkward to me, but I thought it worked perfect for this Mad Hatter costume. So just any weird printed skirt I think would work perfectly. And also, you guys probably don't know, I'm a total cookie monster, just saying. And then you just want to pair it with some totally crazy weird tights. These are just striped ones that I got from Target, and my boots are actually from a thrift store, and also this coat is from a thrift store also. I got it at Goodwill for about $8, which is an amazing deal, and I thought it totally just finished off the look. And for the Mad Hatter, it's all about the crazy details, so of course you need your weird, crazy printed scarf. This one's from Target, and I thought it matched perfectly, or didn't match perfectly. Okay, anyways, now it is time for the hat. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own Mad Hatter hat. Since everything else I showed you was from a thrift store or a clothing store, I thought it'd be cool to show you how to make a hat from scratch. So what you're going to need is some cardboard, a glue gun with glue sticks, some scissors, a pencil or a pen, some fabric, and some little gold sticks with gold buttons, and any ribbon or a cool scarf. So what you want to do is take your cardboard and a pair of scissors, and you're going to start creating 1-inch slits in your cardboard. You can see I already marked mine. And you want to cut those slits a little past the middle of the cardboard, so you can see my slits are a little past the middle. And then on the other side you're going to create 1-inch slits as well, but you only want those to go about 2 inches deep. So this side is going to be obviously a lot shorter than the other side. So once you have done that, now we are going to go ahead and make the rim of our hat. So I already have this pre-cut rim that I made when I made the first hat. So I'm just going to go ahead and trace that on my cardboard. Trace, 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 trace. And then after you trace it, you can go ahead and cut it out with your pair of scissors. And once you're finished doing that, we're going to cut out the center of this brim. Obviously, we want to stick our head through it, so you have to cut that out. And you want to make sure you keep that little centerpiece because we're going to use it later. So now take the base of your hat, and you're going to bring the ends together like a little tube. And once you get the size that you need that's going to fit around your head, you can glue it in place. And then taking the shorter side of the hat, the side that has all of these short little 2-inch slits, we're going to stick that through the brim of the hat so it looks like that. And then what you're going to start doing is just start gluing the little slits onto the bottom of the brim of the hat. And if the little pieces go past the brim, that's okay because we're going to cut them afterwards. So just continue that step on all the little pieces. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take my scissors and cut any excess around the brim. Okay, now you need the little oval part that you cut out of your brim earlier, and we're going to use this to glue all the top pieces to it. So what you're going to do is stick it in the center, and I'm just applying glue on all of the little pieces, and I'm folding them, and then I'm sticking them to that oval piece, and you want to have them come out a little bit so you get like that bigger on top, smaller on bottom effect. And that is what your hat should look like now. And now I'm going to place the hat downwards on another piece of cardboard and just kind of trace out that circle. So then you're going to go ahead and cut that circle out, and what you're going to do now is cover that with your green fabric, and I'm going to be gluing it with my glue gun. Oh yeah. So just glue it all around until it is completely covered, and we're actually going to glue this on top of the hat to cover up all the little pieces. But before we do that, you want to glue all the material onto your hat. You can do this in any method that you want, but you definitely want to glue it in sections. You can even cut patches out and just glue each patch individually just to ensure there's going to be no creases in the fabric. And once you have covered your whole entire hat, you can glue the little top part on top just to cover that up. And now to cover up this weird seam right here, you just want to take your pink scarf or pink ribbon and put that onto the hat and tie it in the back. Just like that. Okay, and then what I did to create the little sticks is I took a little button and I put glue on the back of it and then stuck a little knitting needle right there, and it created a really cool stick. And I just did the same method to another one. And then of course we need the little tag that the Mad Hatter has on his hat, of course. So I just used some glittery white paper and a permanent marker to create that. Then I cut it in a square. Then all you need to do is glue those on and you have your finished Mad Hatter hat. Yay! So I hope you guys enjoyed the first tutorial in my Spook Book DIY Halloween tutorials, and let me know what you think in the comments.
Lights, 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 lights.
Alright, so that's it for the first Halloween tutorial in my DIY Halloween series. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what you're being for Halloween this year, because I want to know. And also let me know any other Halloween DIY tutorials that you would like to see next, because I'm going to be doing a lot more and I'm super excited for them. So yeah, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye! I am a piranha. I live in the Amazon. That is so creepy. Ugh. Oh my gosh. You're terribly late, naughty. The Mad Hatter has an accent like me in the movie. So I thought I'd have an accent like Louis. That rhymed.